Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to jump on and make a quick video for you guys. Maybe not quick, but to go over what my updated debt totals are going into the month of May. I'm really excited about this, and I will tell you guys why in just a second. I'm using my Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner that I use as my budget planner. So I'm just going to open up here to May. Here we go. Alright, so we have my May debt, and as you can see in the little page that I have pre-made, I have 4 little header stickers which will be for my debt. So you know that I have 4 debts that I need to jot down, and then we will figure out what my current debt is going into the month of May, what my total debt is, and then I'll also show you guys what it was last month going into the month of April, so you guys can see, as well as I can, how much debt I paid off in whole, and then also if I was able to get any of my debt accounts paid off in full. And then at the end of the video, we will go ahead and update my total debt tracker as well as my individual account debt progress trackers. So we have a lot of fun stuff to do. I will tell you guys that this is probably one of my most favorite videos to make, just because prior to making this video right now, I have not sat down to see what my current debt total is as of right now. I only do this once a month, so I am seeing it just as you guys are seeing it. So it's really exciting to see if it was more or if it was less than I paid off last month. And even if it is less, you know, that's totally fine. At least I know that I'm trying, I'm working hard for a goal, and I'm putting as much money as I can towards that debt. So if it isn't as much as it was a previous month, I'm not too terribly hard on myself. I know that any amount is a big achievement, whether it's $5 or $1,000. So I will also say that I do watch quite a few other channels, and the amount of debt that they're able to pay off every month is just an obscene amount of money, you know, thousands, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 that they're able to put towards their debt each month. And just for me, in my situation, it's completely unrealistic. So I really like to watch channels that I can relate to, I guess. So the channels that are able to put, you know, hundreds of dollars and maybe even to $1,000. It's just more realistic for me and something that I can, I guess, relate to on more of a level than the channels that are able to put thousands of dollars towards debt every month. Because that's definitely not me. So we will get started here. Let me just grab all my papers, and then we will sit down and figure out what my debt is. We will get started here. So let me just zoom in. So I'm going to start first with my lowest balanced account, which is Walmart. And if you watched my, I think it was, I'm trying to remember. I think it was my last budget with me video for the month of May. I told you guys that I was possibly going to be able to pay off my entire Walmart debt, which was right about $800. I was just waiting for a few income things to finalize, and they did finalize, and I am happy to say that I was able to do that. So I got Walmart completely paid off. I made the payment on Friday, which was April 26th. And I really was hoping that I would be able to actually do a video for you guys of me paying it off. But I was kind of in a hurry and I wanted to get it paid off before my statement came through, which I was unsuccessful in. But I thought if I did it on the 26th, I would be able to get it paid off before the statement posted, and so that way on my statement it would show a zero balance. So I did it in a hurry, I didn't film it, and then wouldn't you know, I still did not get it in time or get it paid in time for it to not show up on the statement. So I got my statement and unfortunately it still shows a balance, but that's okay. At least I know that it did get paid off. So Walmart has a balance of $0. Like I said, it was right about, I think the total was like $816 that I ended up paying off on that one. So very exciting. It's such a good feeling to get one debt paid off, regardless of the amount, whether it's $5 or $20,000. It's just such a relieving feeling. So Walmart is done. So the next one I have, which would be my next lowest balance account, and this one is actually the one that I will now work on paying off, is Western Federal. And this one's account balance to date is $3,736. So like I said, I will now start working on putting all of my debt Snowball towards that amount right there, including what I was making for minimum payments on my Walmart account. So everything will be going towards this account to try to get this one knocked off. The next one is Capital One. And this one has a balance of, $4,101. So that is the balance on that one. And then my highest balanced debt would be my car loan, which to date is $31,838. So those are my current debt totals, updated as of today while we're going into the month of May. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add up these totals here. Oops. 3736 plus 4101 plus 31,838, so $39,675 is the total. So I'm just going to come right down here. So the total is $39,675. So that is my current debt total. So one thing that is amazing about this is it's under $40,000. Now when I very first started my debt-free journey back in, it was like late November, I was at just barely over $50,000. So I so far have paid off about $11,000 in debt. And a huge part of me being able to do that was my tax refund. If I can find it here, if you guys hadn't seen it, I will show you. Here we go. So I got my tax refund in March. It ended up being $6,015, and these are all the accounts that I paid off with it. So I paid off 8 different debt accounts totaling $5,614.97. So my tax refund made a huge dent in my debt, and I took the will of putting the majority of it to my debt, which was a little difficult. When you have that much money, it's so easy to think about all the things that you could go and buy, you know, new furniture or new clothes or household things, you know, just little things like that that are not needed at all, but it's really easy to just go and blow it all. So right when I got my tax refund, when it hit my bank, I set up all of these payments to be made and paid off. That way it wasn't sitting in there, you know, just kind of taunting me. I got all those wiped out. So that played a huge role in me being able to pay off, you know, around $11,000 so far since November. So I'm really happy with these totals. So again, my current debt right now is $39,675. So last month, so going into April, my debt total was $40,748. So we will just do a little calculation here and figure out how much we paid off from in the month of April. So $1,073. So I'm going to put that total right here. So $1,073 is how much debt I paid off in the month of April, and in doing so, I was able to pay off my Walmart credit card. So I now, going forward and coming into the month of May, I only have these 3 debts that I need to work on paying off, and that will be this one, Western Federal, that I will work on getting paid off. I probably will not do it in the month of May, but I should be able to get a pretty big chunk of it paid off in the month of May. So next I am going to go to my trackers, and we will go ahead and fill in all of my debt trackers in both whole as well as individual accounts. Okay, so this is something really fun that I made, I think last month. I wanted to be able to visually track my debt both as a whole and then also as individual accounts. So I created this, just a little mason jar drawing. Each of the bigger lines is $5,000 increments, and then the smaller lines are $1,000 increments. And the total, and like I said, this was, I think, maybe the very end of February or beginning of March that I created this, and at that time my debt total was $46,186.97. So that's what I was working towards getting to. So this month we've paid off $1,073, so I am going to go ahead and color in $1,000 worth of this. And as you can see, last month I paid off, I think it must have been like just right at $1,500. So my little end of the coloring mark is kind of in between. So I'm just going to kind of go right to about here with this one and get this colored in. And I'm trying to find my ruler. Okay, so it wasn't as much as last month, but that's alright, and obviously this huge jump here was from my tax refund, so, but it's getting there. So really happy with how my progress is going. So next I am going to jump into my debt progress tracker for my individual accounts. So as you guys know, we paid Walmart off completely. So when I very first made this, I had $1,116 left on my Walmart account that needed to be paid off. So last month, each square for Walmart totals $50. So last month I was able to pay $300 toward Walmart. So now this month I get to color off or color in the rest of these to make this account completely paid off. So this account has been paid off, and the date that it was paid off was April 26, 2019. So that is so exciting. I can't wait until all of my debt trackers are filled up. We will get there. Okay, so the next one is going to be Western Federal. So on this one, since I have a higher balance, which was $3,911 when I created this, each square equals $100. So I paid off $200 last month, and that is what we are going with again this month, is another $200, so another 2 squares. But every square counts, so just have to tell myself that. Alright, so now we'll flip the page here and we'll go to the bigger accounts. So Capital One, just like Western Federal, has each square is $100. So last month we were able to pay about $150. This month, actually I don't think it was as high this month. Yeah, this month was right about $100. So I'm just going to color in the other half of this square to signify the 50, and then half of that square. So not as good as Western Federal, but my minimum payment for Capital One is a little lower, so that's why. And then UNI, each square on this one is $600. And so this one we only get to fill in 1 square this month, which that will be a regular until everything else is paid off. Then maybe we'll be able to fill out 1 or more than 1 square in at a time. So those are my debt trackers. So just a recap here. I ended up paying off $1,073 in debt, so it took us a little higher here in my total debt tracker. And then, so since I think I made this the very beginning of March, so from the beginning of March to today, I have paid, let me redo that, 46, 186, 97 minus 39, 675. So from the beginning of March to today, I have paid off $6,511.97. Again, the biggest contribution to that was my tax refund, which I ended up using $5,000 some odd dollars towards my debt. So that was the biggest factor in being able to do this. That's not a normal type of thing at all. Obviously happens once a year. So my normals are right about $1,000. I think a few times I had $1,400, but it's right about $1,000 that I'm able to put towards debt every month. And then as I pay off more and more debt, more money will free up for me to be able to put towards new debt. So that's an awesome number. And then a recap on my individual accounts. We got Walmart completely paid off on April 26th. I was able to put $200 towards Western Federal, bringing that total down to $3,736. Put $100 towards Capital One and $600 towards, actually it's $612, but $600 towards my car payment. Just gonna flip back here to my May debt page. And then I just wanted to, yeah, I think that's it. I think last month in April I was able to pay $1,498 off towards debt, but that's okay. even though it's less amount that was able to put towards debt, it still is a huge accomplishment, especially because I was able to wipe out a debt. So next month I will only have the 3 debts, and I'll start working on that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is my favorite video to make because I love seeing where I am at in my debt, how much I was able to put off or to pay off, any debt that I was able to pay off in whole in a month. So I really love making these, and I think you guys really enjoy watching them. So I hope you guys have a great day, night, weekend, whenever you may be watching this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up down below. If you have any questions, go ahead and post those in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, but you would like to, I would absolutely love it. I am literally this close to hitting 3,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough. So subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!